So how do you create financial freedom with your own online course or coaching program? My name's Kenneth, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get started, take those foundational steps to get you on your path to creating financial freedom. Now, I'm going to share with you just some starting tips from my experience of creating 2 7-figure online businesses. So when we start out, right, we're not trying to become the biggest or the best just yet or make as much money as we can right from the get-go. It's about setting those foundational elements in place so you can learn, grow, and evolve over time, and your business can grow and evolve over time, which then the byproduct of that is the income, right? So when you start out, you might be thinking, well, Kenneth, how do I actually go teach online, or how do I go coach online? So there's 4 areas that you can start with and ask yourself this question, right? But before I start that, all you need to know is this: in order to help somebody, you only need to be sort of one step above them on the ladder. Okay, so they may have a problem that they have not yet solved. They may have a need that's not yet fulfilled. They may have a goal that they have not yet achieved, or they may have some sort of pain, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, that they want taken away. So you can ask yourself, where do I have experience in my life? Is that with a job, with a career, a certain hobby, a certain sport? Where do you have experience, knowledge, and know how that you could impart on somebody else? People pay for information, right? So think about that. The other area is you can ask yourself, where have you had success? So maybe it might be in your career, or it might be that, hey, you're good at riding bicycles or swimming or losing weight or being a performer or dancing or crocheting, anything around that where you've had success. Again, you have that knowledge, you have that expertise that other people are looking for. The other area is, what have you overcome? So, have you overcome a health challenge, financial issues, relationship challenges, working in toxic relationships, or trying to find a job, or trying to find money to get into college? Is there anything that you have overcome in your life, or anything? For the fourth question, you ask yourself, where do I have a unique skill or good skill set that people are looking for, that I am higher than them in terms of knowledge and skills that I can impart on them that they're willing to pay? Now, you might think, hey, Kenneth, well, there's all these YouTube videos out there. There's all these Google search engines and, results, etc. And that's true. The problem is, okay, for most people that are looking for coaching, and again, I've taught over 6,000 people how to do this. We actually do done for you on a daily basis through my marketing agency. So I'll tell you this: it doesn't matter what anybody says. Oh, you can just go search that information online. Yes, you can. Yes, you can develop your skills. Most people, though, there's so much information out there that there is information overload. There's too many approaches. There's too many different pieces of advice, and they don't know which to follow. So they just want that package. They just want it nicely put together in one place for them. And that's where they go, right? So that's your job. Your job is to take that experience where you have success, what you have overcome, all those skills, and package for that person, whether they're a beginner or intermediary or expert. Okay. So once you've addressed that, the most simple thing that you need to ask yourself, so you say, okay, these are the areas that I could coach and these are that I could teach, is you need to ask yourself, what? All right, that simple question. What is it that I want for my life? What do I want to be doing in 5 or 10 years if I pursue this? So maybe you're very good at making cupcakes. Maybe you're very good at getting jobs and you want to teach people how to interview correctly, right? Is you're going to have to ask yourself, well, hey, I've got these 3 different areas that I could possibly coach or teach about, right? So where do I commit? Well, where do I want to be in that 5 to 10 years? Do I want to be teaching people about cupcakes? Nah. Do I want to teach people about how to do job interviews and get the right job? Yeah, actually, Kenneth, that's my passion. Okay, great. That's where you focus, and that's where you're going to start. Okay. So once you know the what, you need to start asking, what is it that I need to teach them? Okay, what do I need to teach them about, getting this job, or baking cupcakes, or being good at swimming or triathlons, etc. So you want to write out all that list, and then you organize it into groups that you can teach. The second thing is that you want to really ask is who? Who is this audience that I want to serve? Who are the people that I want to help out? For the baking, is it young people? Is it old people? Is it moms? Is it single people, grannies, whoever? For the jobs, is it professionals? Is it blue collar workers? Is it specific industries? What is it, or who are these people that you want to help, coach, or sell a program or course to? This is very, very important. The better that you understand who you want to serve, the more you'll understand what their problems are, what their needs are, what their goals are, and what that pain is that they want taken away. And when you understand who it is that you want to serve, you'll also be able to look at the landscape, the competitive landscape, and see what's on offer to them. Okay. So you'll start seeing, okay, well, they can go buy this or they can buy that. I think there's a missing element here, or a missing piece that nobody's serving them. So that's where I want to help them. Right. So that's the second part. And then that'll also help you actually create the course, the content, the training, the coaching program around those people, the more that you understand your audience. The final question is that you ask yourself is how? How am I going to get people to find out about this? Right? And what do you actually enjoy doing? So, because you want to distribute the awareness of what you're doing, so are you going to go knock on doors, or are you going to be incorporating social media? Do you like Facebook? Do you like Pinterest? Do you like YouTube? Do you like Twitter? Do you like Instagram? Or is it TikTok? What comes easy for you? And that's where you want to put your energy. And typically, when you start, you just want to focus on one or two platforms and put all your energy on that and learn as much as you can, and go out and create connections and start telling people about what you're offering, how you can help them, and speak to those people. Go find out where you decided who are these people that I want to serve. Go find out where they hang out. Where do they spend the most time? Is it LinkedIn, or is it Instagram? Or is it Instagram stories? Or is it actually networking events? Or is it local markets? Is it on YouTube that they're spending more time, or is it Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it now? And once you have those three big questions answered, right, the what, the who, the how, you are 95% ahead of anybody else. But to start out, start asking yourself, where do I have experience? What have I overcome? Where do I have skills? Right? Where do I have success or knowledge that other people don't have that I can go teach? And if you can do that exercise right now, okay, by tomorrow, right, if you just write out all these ideas and then ask yourself, what is it that I actually want to be doing in the next 5 to 10 years? You'll have an answer by tomorrow of where you're going to put your focus. And then you're going to ask what, who, and how. And you work through each one of those elements. Now, the final piece that I want to say to you, don't try to get too fancy. Don't overthink it. Run with your intuition. Don't let this mindset of yours talk you out of it. Oh, who's going to buy this? I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. This is too scary. What happens if nobody buys it? Blah, 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 blah. Look, when everybody starts a business, if I go open a pizzeria right now, I'm not guaranteed success with anything. That thing can fail horribly, even though there might be 10 successful pizzerias in the same area. But if I commit to learning, and if I commit to growing, I'll be able to make that a success. Your first goal is this: to get your first client, right? Or your first customer. If you can get one, and you can get two, and you can get three, then you know you can get five. And if you can get five, you can do 10. If you can do 10, you can do 50 and 500. That's the reality. Once you've hit 5 clients, you know that you can scale that up. And it's worth that attempt to start, banish aside all the self-doubt, all the worry, and focus on what you actually want to do, and start launching your program and teaching people and coaching people in the area that you have experience, success, skill set, or that you've overcome. And remember, you only need to be one step ahead of them on the ladder, and they will gladly come seeking you out for help. So I hope you found this helpful. I'd love you to subscribe, like, comment, etc. on this video. If you have any other questions, if you have any other comments, let me know, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right, take it easy. Cheers.